I just love the way modern historians make out Japanese ace pilot Saburu Sakai to be some kind of a liar in their descriptions of his action that he wrote into his memoirs. In his book, he states at one time he came up on a flight of planes that appeared to be Grumman F-4F Wildcats and circled around to come up below and behind the American fighters. Good reason for doing this is the Wildcat, being a fighter plane, all of its armament faced forward, and the tail section of the aircraft creates a blind spot from which the pilot can't see. A lot of people think the fighter pilot should attack from above and behind, when actually the pilot has a mirror up on his windscreen to let him see above and behind. In some circumstances, the best place to attack from is from below and behind, where the tail flats of your own fighter aircraft block your vision. According to his book, Samurai, this is what Mr. Sakai tried to do with these Grumman F-4F Wildcats. Now, in making his attack, he suddenly came under fire from these aircraft, shattering his windscreen, apparently putting out one of his eyes due to damage from flying glass. A lot of American commentators, historians who've, quote, done research, unquote, claim that it was not F-4F Wildcats he engaged. Mr. Sakai later in his book said he believed that he was hit by Avengers because of the fact that he was coming under fire from 6 aircraft at the same time. These historians make it out that he attacked a flight of SBD Dauntlesses, dive bomber with 2-man crew, rear-facing gunner. Somehow he managed to pull up and over the Dauntless, because the SBD Dauntless could not necessarily fire below and behind too much, because the gunner sitting in the back seat has the same problem with the tail flats. It's a blind spot. You cannot see through metal. Mr. Sakai, in his book, stated he believed he inadvertently attacked a flight of Grumman TBF Avengers. The Avenger, a torpedo plane, has a 3-man crew, pilot in the front, a turret gunner in the back to protect the tail, and down in the belly is the radio operator, who also happens to have a machine gun. It faces behind the aircraft and below, but it also faces downward. That gunner can cover that blind spot, which would affect the F-4F Wildcat or the SBD Dauntless. Many of these historians, though, claim there were no recorded flights of TBF Avengers in the area, according to Navy records. Well, this is fine if they did the research. The Navy and the Marines say they had no TBF Avengers in the neighborhood. Okay, I'm going to take them at their face value. The thing of it is, they checked Navy and Marine records. Did they happen to check the records of our allies? Lend-Lease shipments of aircraft were also reaching Australia and New Zealand at the time. Australia and New Zealand both had squadrons of TBFs operating in the Pacific. Small numbers, perhaps, but our allies also had them. Did anybody check those records? No recorded American flights of TBFs in the area. Did the Aussies have a squadron up? Did the New Zealanders have a squadron up? Personally, I take Mr. Sakai at his word in his memoirs. He did encounter a flight of TBF Avengers that day. He was attacking from below and behind. Whether they were American Avengers, Australian Avengers, or New Zealand Avengers remains to be seen.